Hi guys, how are you all today evening? Good evening. Today we will talk about what Arjuna's reaction was when Lord Krishna, the charioteer, placed his chariot in between the Pandava and the Kaurava armies, and Arjuna found that both were eager to fight in a bloody Kurukshetra war. We have already discussed about Arjuna's physical ailments or shocks when he saw this. Now we will talk about what Arjuna thinks about other matters in this war. Arjuna told Krishna, I am not interested in this fight anymore because seeing the power of both sides, I feel that there will be heavy casualties on both sides in the end of this war. Both are equally powerful and brave, gutsy, courageous, motivated, etc. And so, not an inch will be given, nor 1 inch will be taken by any side of this battle. Whether it is Kauravas or Pandavas, both are trying to fight tooth and nail. This will result in so much of casualties that almost 90 to 95% of the warriors on both sides would be dead. Only 5% will remain. When this happens, this dead 90 to 95% warriors will be having their own wives and children, and those people will suffer. The wives will become widows and the children will become orphans. When this happens, lot of calamity and disaster will take place. How? He says that when the children lose their father, their tendency to go wayward will be more. They will not have a controlling hand over them, as a result of which they will collectively go into the wrong side. Because they have courage, valor, bravery, cunning, etc. in their genes, hence the same qualities which could have been used in the positive side will be used for negative purposes, crime, etc. At the same time, the wives who have now been widowed and who were from the passion mode because their husbands were Kshatriya warriors will have no other go but to look for sexual and other satisfaction in other modes of life. There are three major modes of life left after the second one, that is passion, is dead. These three are 10% goodness, 40% passion plus ignorance, and 20% or 25% ignorance. Now, these women who belong to the passion mode and who are now looking into the other modes of material nature cohabit with people of those modes, then if a Kshatrani, a passionate woman, cohabits with a man from the goodness mode, her the children of the genes of this cohabitation will be either mixed. Why either? It will be mixed. That is goodness plus passion mixed. That will confuse those offsprings. The same will happen if these women cohabit with those from the plain ignorance mode. On the other hand, if they cohabit with the 40% passion plus ignorance mode people, even then a part of the genes will become ignorant, and these will confuse their offsprings who have been born out of such cohabitation. This will mix the genes in the society and create haywire and confusion. Nobody will know which mode of material nature he or she belongs to. One Kshatrani may have one child who is totally passionate, and when that husband died, then one child who is goodness plus ignorance, the other passion plus ignorance, another goodness plus passion, and so on. This will result in a confused state of affairs. The biggest tragedy is goodness is only 10% of the society. Of the goodness mode people, 8% remain in the goodness mode, but the other two go to the divine mode. It is unlikely that those in the goodness mode who are trying to go to the divine mode will condescend to cohabit with those in the passionate mode. Hence, these women will have to take advantage of people in the passion plus ignorance mode and people in the ignorance mode. This will create a lot of conflict between the offsprings themselves because of the varied genes and the colorful genes in the society. This will result in the society going haywire and the women becoming unchaste. This is the fear that Arjuna has if such a battle happens. Spiritually also, if you look at this matter, you will find that when there is a fight between goodness and between positive and negative forces, and 90% of both forces are dead, then the remaining 10 are either children or women, that is, people who are just a residue, and any cohabitation or mingling of these 10% will result in the individual's character becoming confused and unpredictable. This is what Arjuna fears, and this is what he tells Lord Krishna. What Lord Krishna tells Arjuna in future is what the other verses are made of. Kindly let me know what you think of my analysis of these verses. If you sincerely believe in what I have said, kindly subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon. Please pardon me for any mistake, error, or blunder in my appearance, diction, spelling, grammar, etc. This is because when I am talking to you on serious spiritual and material matters, I tend to ignore these frivolous things. Till we meet next time in my next video, it is good evening from TSV Raghavan.